What is Chartism? Explained simply. Have you ever wondered how ordinary workers fought for their rights in the past? Chartism is a fascinating chapter in British history that shows just that. This movement began in the late 1830s and continued into the 1840s. It was the first large-scale political movement led by the working class in Britain. The backdrop was a time of rapid industrialization, which brought severe economic hardships and political exclusion for many workers. The movement was named after the People's Charter, a document published in 1838. This charter outlined 6 key demands aimed at making the political system more democratic and responsive to the needs of working people. The first demand was universal manhood suffrage, meaning all men aged 21 and over should have the right to vote. This was a big deal because, at that time, voting was limited to a small number of wealthy men. Next, Chartism called for equal electoral districts. This meant that every area should have fair representation in Parliament. The third demand was voting by secret ballot, which aimed to protect voters from intimidation. Imagine being able to vote without fear of repercussions. The fourth demand was the abolition of property qualifications for members of Parliament. This change would allow working-class individuals to stand for election. The fifth demand was payment for members of Parliament so that working-class representatives could afford to serve. Lastly, Chartism called for annual elections to make Parliament more accountable to the people. Chartism was rooted in the belief that political reform was essential to address economic exploitation and social injustice. Workers united in their frustration with a system that favored the wealthy. They believed that gaining political power was a necessary step toward improving their living and working conditions. While Chartism did not achieve all its goals immediately, it was a significant milestone in the history of labor and socialist movements. It demonstrated the power of organized working-class action and laid the groundwork for future political reforms. The movement highlighted the tension between different approaches within the working-class movement. Some advocated peaceful persuasion, while others supported more direct action. From a socialist viewpoint, Chartism represents the first organized effort by the working class to challenge capitalist political structures. It showed that political rights and social justice are interconnected. Achieving true equality requires both political representation and economic reform. The legacy of Chartism continues to inspire struggles for workers' rights and democratic participation around the world.